$400 get you in Queensland at a tool shop, stick around. I'll do a quick little run through on a couple of little items that I purchased recently, thanks to a gift voucher I received from a family for my 40th birthday. All right, up next on this week's little installment for Midlife Carpentry. Hi guys, Chris, Midlife Carpentry. This is installment number 6. Just going to give you a bit of a run through on what I purchased for $400 from a tool shop here in Australia, just in Queensland. And just to see what bang for the buck I sort of got, I guess. So I'm just going to go through a few of the items and have a bit of a quick chat about them. I have used them all, so it's good little bonus that I can give them a sort of a December review, I suppose. So, let's start with the first, which I mentioned the other week when I was doing the door. Wedgies. This is a wedgie. Okay, as it states, wedgie. Now wedgies are a great little invention. Basically a pillow with a little pump on it. So you just pump them up. They get a little bit thicker as you pump them up, and then you deflate them as well just by pressing the button. So handy for doors, really good for doors. I was packing up the ute the other day, and there was movement in some of the gear, so I actually threw one of them in the gap that I had, and I pumped it up so it stopped things sliding around, so there wasn't any sort of sliding back and forth in the back of the ute. So handy little things to have. I've actually got 2 of them. Not so much just for door lifting and getting in place for hinges and stuff, but also a door stop. So if you've got a floor that you don't want to scratch or damage with a wedge or whatever you've got going on to try and stop the door movement, as you're putting a door lock in or something, bang one of these bad boys under it, pump it up, and it locks in place beautifully, and no scratches on the floor and stuff. So handy little tool. I'm glad we found some. I think Scott Brown used these a bit, and that's where I picked them up from. So well worth it. Other 2 little items, other 2 little sneaky little items I snuck in to try and get that $400, on the dot. There's 2 little drill bits here. So one of them's 1/8 3mm impact driver setup, basically for your rivets. I've been told it's handy to have something very similar to this by one of the boys, and so I just went and grabbed one straight away, and definitely is handy. Jump it on the impact driver and away you go. So you get your pilot holes done pretty quick. So that one, and replacement, obviously, just a spanner and replace your bit if you need to. And then this one. This is a little guide tool. Okay, so this little tool is helping with your hinges and stuff. So when you're screwing your holes in your hinges, basically it slides back and forth. I'm just trying to give you a bit of an example. Okay, so it slides back and forth, and what it does, it helps you center on your hole in your hinge, so it makes sure your hole's perfect. So the hinges I had weren't like a recess hinge on the door I was installing. They're actually all external hinges. I cannot remember the name of them. I'm sorry. I'll try and find out for you, and I'll make a little note somewhere. But that was handy for that, because I made sure the hole lines lined up, and the door sat nice. So definitely a nifty little tool. Probably should just learn to drill properly in holes in the center as best as possible, but it certainly speeds things up. You just drill a hole and move on to the next one in a hurry. So it's good. And the next big bit, and that the main amount of money went to this. So this is a drill bit, as you can probably tell. So I've gone with a buckaroo belt. With a big back support and stuff like that, because I'm an old bloke. We've gone with the straps, shoulder straps, which have been fantastic. Like I said, I haven't used them that much. I haven't been out using it, but the short time that I have used it has been handy. It has been really good to have the straps on there, and it takes up some of that weight stuff. So, but the belt itself, because of the thickness of it, it's actually pretty good. So it wraps around your back nice, and it's a bit of a brace as well, depending on how tight you go. So I've just got a couple of Makita bags on there at the moment. So I think it's a 4-pocket one with a few bits and pieces on it. And then on the other side, I've actually gone the pouch on this one. for the batteries, and probably more so for fixings. The fact that you can throw a stack of fixings in there, and especially if you're doing a roof for a couple of days or whatever, you can throw a stack of fixings in, zip it up, throw it in your tool, in the back of the ute and stuff, and you're not going to have screws going everywhere and stuff. And it's got them there ready for the next day. You know, that's basically my thinking anyway. Whether it works or not, I don't know. But yeah, and then obviously, of course, your hammer holster as well, just sitting there on the back, just ready to go. So yeah, this will be work in progress, obviously, as things move forward with the whole apprenticeship and everything, and I get more experience with using it and the tools in it and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed. But that's where most of the money went. My family. This is where most of the money went in the tool belt, and a lot of it, is Buckaroo, Australian-made company, beautiful leather gear and stuff. They do pouches and everything as well, but wasn't sure what I needed, so I didn't want to go and spend a coin on getting nice leather pouches when I wasn't sure, what would work, what would be best for my setup and stuff. So yeah, so that's it. That's basically pretty much roughly around the $400 mark. Doesn't seem like a lot, but yeah, it's definitely a gift I appreciated. It's helped me kick off the career and helped me to get some of the tools and stuff I needed. Yeah, good fun. Right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that little video. I'm not really good at tool reviews. I'll probably try and do a little bit more of them maybe, or just dabble in them and try and get better and better and better as things progress. Doing a bit of show and tell is always nice. I've actually just recently bought a Makita backpack, so I'll have to do a bit of a show and tell after I use that for a little bit too. Yeah, guys, build on legends. We'll chat soon, and yeah, all the best. See you later. Bye.